A minor one because all the same pages are still here. They're just in a different order. My thinking is that you're going to come in mostly likely through the home page here, where you can learn about what the website's all about. You can learn that it's an education piano resource. It has courses. They cover a lot more than what the YouTube channel does. They have things like instructional videos, assignments, printable sheet music examples, things like that. You can read all about it. And then I'm thinking that here, instead of having all these links to the course description pages here, I'm thinking about directing everybody to one place, including people who are already students. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm keeping mostly the same stuff here on the front page except for that. And I'm thinking that I want the entire user, or the entire student base rather, to come through this page for all their course purposes, whether it's to learn about courses, purchase courses, or look at the course content that they signed up for. So this is my thinking. So say you scroll down here, you can see that you can go into the different topics that we have, and you can see that there are multiple courses for each one, at least for most of them. Piano, obviously, there are a lot of those. So that's the main focus of what most of us are learning. So if you go to Introduction in Piano Music, say I'm interested in that, it brings you to the course description page where you can learn about the course. You can watch a sample video from the course a lot of times. You can watch a video that I give you kind of previewing the course. So, and then you can either enter the course or enroll in the course. So that's what I figure most people would want to do next after reading the description. So if you already signed up for the course, you can hit enter course. If you're not already signed up, it'll bring you to the login page, or if you are signed up and you're not logged in yet. So you can log in there, get to the course content. If you don't have the course yet, you can click on enroll course, or enroll in this course, and then you can add it to your cart and purchase it there. So that's my thinking. I just want to see if everybody thinks that that makes sense. So does that make sense to everybody? That's my thinking, is that you'll come in through the home page. I'll direct you on the home page instead of all those links. I'll direct you to this music courses page. It's the same one-stop shop page for pretty much everything you need. And you can scroll down here and see that I even have a diagram on how you should proceed through the courses. I'm going to change this up just a little bit more, tweak it to make it even better. But that's my thinking right now. I talked to some people that, actually I had even gotten their advice a while ago. And I had implemented some of that advice with some of the other advice they gave me. So that's my thinking, is to direct everybody through one thing and then have you, see the course description, either purchase the course or enter the course, all within the same kind of thing. So that's my thinking with that. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to get on with the lesson, obviously, now. So, Tim, we can't wait. We can't see what you're looking at. Okay, so you're liking the new layout. Good idea on the website. Walk through. Glad to have you back with us, Brian, by the way. City says, I am, with the help of Tim, though. Is everybody teaching themselves to play? That's a good question, Rich. Rich always bringing it with the questions. The Great Emperor is back. Hello, the Great Emperor. Welcome back to our great live stream. Okay. So, let me get to this webpage first. I haven't been here since 1855. Okay, everybody. So, here we are tonight. Tonight, we are talking about how to find, well, not how to find, actually. That was the other lesson we did. This lesson is all about 5 or so of the easiest Final Fantasy VII songs to learn on piano. There, I finally got it out. I'm at a loss for words tonight. So, if you go to this website, what is it? ffmusic.ffshrine.org. But basically, if you type in Final Fantasy sheet music into Google, It's like really close to the front of the page or the top of the page. So if you scroll down here, the first one we're going to talk about tonight, the first song that I feel like a lot of beginners can handle is the Prelude, which is, if you know, if I could actually click on the right one. Here we go. As you know, is just the loading, not the loading screen, but like the title screen. Here we go. Now you may be looking at this and being like, this is way too hard. What are you talking about? This looks impossible, maybe if you are a beginner, but not really. If you understand a little bit about music theory or just understand this one thing, it may look like there's a ton of notes on the page, but there's really only 4 notes per line. And really what I mean by that is that once you figure out the bottom 4 notes, it actually starts down there because it's 8 VA. Does it? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to start from right here. So once you understand the bottom 4 notes, C, D, E, G, you just repeat that between each hand, and then you cross over. You're going to hit a top C here. So we're talking right here. I should zoom in a little bit for us. Like I said, only 4 notes, C, D, E, G. The next line, only 4 notes. At least I'm pretty sure. This time, A, B, C, E. It's an A minor chord with a 9th, which is the B. You do that. Same thing, you hit A, the note you started on, and then you come back down. And actually every line is like that. And then you're back to C add 9. So there you go. There's the prelude, or the opening, title menu screen, whatever you call it. So that's the first page. I'm not going to walk you through the entire thing because we have 4 other songs to get through today. So let's get on to the next song. What? No fair. It won't let me zoom in. Well, so the next one is Tifa's Theme, or Tifa, or however you say it. Anyway, so this one is a classic song. In fact, this song it reminds me of Final Fantasy VII in its total. In fact, it's probably one of my favorite songs in the whole thing, especially in the beginning when you are in the slums with Tifa and Barrett, and you learn that they have a daughter together, I think, and you go into their base and everything. So I don't know, it always brings back a lot of memories of when I played that. So here is this theme. It's actually not bad for beginners because, again, it's very repetitive in its patterns. A lot of these songs, luckily, not all Final Fantasy VII songs, but these ones all, once you kind of get the feel for it, it gets easier. It might not look very easy. It may take a lot of practice. But like I said, it's definitely the easiest of these songs that you can learn. So here we go. And then really only 4 left-hand notes per measure. Of course, I messed up a couple of places there, but anyway, you can just go through the first page. There's really very little activity in the right hand. Basically, octave. You have the D flat G, octave, then the C A, and it just repeats. You have the octave, D flat G, B flat, and then of course this is probably the hardest part. 3rd line. Oops. Just like that. Hi, I'm back. Avi is back. Welcome back again. I did have the pedal down through a lot of it. I'm not sure, Rich. This should be the original. Because it actually comes out of a book that they, like the guy either, what is that guy's? I'm gonna get hammered for this. Nobu Omitsu, is that the guy's name? I think he put out the book, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. I'm honestly not an expert at these, but I have played a lot of them. What? Page 3. Now this one I can zoom in. Huh. Nobu Umatsu. Yeah, that sounds more like it. That makes sense. Been mean to ask this for all. Oh, hold on. Let me get to everybody's questions. Hold on. There's a ton of questions. Let's see here. Let me read down the list of what everybody's talking about. Let's see here. So this is where I left off. Do you have the pedal down the whole time? Yes. Who? I'm trying to learn Toccata Fugue in D minor. That one is a good one by Bach. Hi, I'm back. Avi is back. Sorry you were unsubscribed. I don't understand what that was about. There was a huge unsubscribe glitch that went on with YouTube where YouTube, there was a glitch where if you subscribe to somebody and then unsubscribe to them, it would count as 2 unsubscribes. So people figured this out and then they started doing it, and then people's channels subscriber numbers went way down. So apparently they fixed that, and they said that there aren't people being just unsubscribed from channels, but I don't really believe that because I've heard of it happening to people, and it's like too many people to seem like a coincidence. So I don't know if YouTube just doesn't know about this other glitch or what, but let me keep going down here and stop complaining about YouTube. That's not why we're here today. So we have Alexander. Do experienced piano players still need to study the sheet music they're about to play, or do they read and play like your average person reading a book? Let's see here. That's a good question. They read it like they're reading a book, actually. A lot of cases. Now, if it's really, really difficult, and to refine the details of the song, they will still have to put the practice time in for sure. get the tempos down if it's technically difficult and all that. But they will be able to read through the music pretty much like they're reading through a page of text. Let's see. I was unsubscribed. Yeah. Unless it's incredibly simple, I have to stop at every part of the sheet music and get down, study it. Does that go away when you get better? More or less. Yes. It does get better. It gets way, way better. The thing to practice, though, is sight reading. You want to be practicing sight reading daily. So I don't know if you remember, Rich, I ask you this question frequently, I think. Let's see if I can find it for everybody. And then we'll move on with the lesson. Red 13. Okay. Let's see what we got. Here it is. So if you go to belmont.edu/admissions, oh my goodness, this is too long. But anyway, if you go to Google and you type in, if you type in sight reading piano sheet music, the first thing that should pop up is this belmont.edu thing, and there are easy sight reading examples. You want to read through at least one of these or two of these a day. This will get you used to reading different patterns on a regular basis. When sight reading, you always want to read something a little bit right underneath your level, and you want to do this daily because that will make it like reading a book more than looking through every single measure. Although difficult music, you'll still have to do that a little bit, but that's what I recommend. Let's see. Rich says, I wonder if Tip of Song is the official. I read that one. Hopefully that makes sense. Been meaning to ask this for a while. Other subject question, do you watch any anime by chance? I used to watch a lot more anime a few years ago, like One Piece and things like that, but I'm not like really into anime at all. I actually downloaded the book and Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. And still kind of like it. It's kind of silly, but let's see. But the songs are too hard for me. Yeah, I think you can handle that Tifa song. Let's see. Kwai Death. Okay. So thanks. Keep up the great content. Oh, you're very welcome. I will do that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get on. So Red 13's theme is probably one that a lot of beginners can handle. So first of all, you have the first line as a drum beat. I guess you could play like almost any note. Although I would play it in whatever key you're in. So if we're in G, oh, it happens to be G. Or it is it. Actually seems like it might be more in E minor. It's hard to tell. Well, G, you can't go wrong with G. I would do it with D, actually. Whoops. Let me try this again. Sorry, everybody. Try again. There we go. Finally got it. So after a few playthroughs, you should be able to, figure that out. The X's on the notes, Rich, are a symbol for rhythm. So you can either clap them. So it's supposed to be like the drum beat in the background to start the song off. So Red 13's theme is something I can recommend for beginners. It's not too difficult. Luckily, like I said, the pattern in a lot of these is repetitive. It makes it a lot easier to play them. Okay, and then I'm thinking, I'm kind of thinking, everybody, to save the other two for Sunday's live stream, mainly because I haven't had a chance to look through them. What's funny is instead I looked at Waltz to Chocobo, and that is definitely one you don't want to play. So I'm thinking about, I'm just going to spend a couple more days and look for two more to add to our list, but I did pick out those three at least. But there are a lot of really cool songs in Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII as well, probably one of the best ones. Final Fantasy VI was pretty good on the Super Nintendo. Or I guess Final Fantasy III as it's called by some. Alright. Actually, you might be able to do this one. This one doesn't look as hard. I was looking at one of the other ones. That was pretty hard. Maybe it was Cinco de Chocobo. And also another reason why I think I'm going to end, well, actually I just didn't get to the songs, but my voice is running out of steam a little bit, it seems. Let's see here. Where? Tell me I can't enlarge it. No! Man, this one's fun to play too. I haven't played it in a long time though, but I can barely read it. If I could actually read it, I could try. It's so tiny. So I have to give up on that one for now. If I figure out a better way to enlarge it. Come on, it's just GIF files. It doesn't allow me to enlarge. It doesn't make any sense. Well, that did it in. Alright, so does anybody have any questions about any of the songs we covered tonight? Either the Prelude, Tifa's theme, or Tifa, or I call her Tifa, or Red 13's theme. Any questions about those, or any questions about anything in general? We are, by the way, for next Friday, we are coming back to our regular program lesson. So this is just kind of a fun thing I like to do. I was really big into Final Fantasy VII back when it came out, and I had played it a few times. I played it again in college, all the way through again. So I figured I'd do this just kind of for fun. But we're coming back to our normal lesson type, learning piano and all that good stuff next time. If you take a look, I gotta refresh the cookies on this thing, or just type it in. There we go. Okay, back to the website, but this time go to community at the top bar and it takes you to this page. So, by the way, if you text the word piano to 43506 on your phone, you'll get a text message reminder when we go live, but you can attend by clicking there. But you're here right now, so not a big deal. You're already where you should be. But if you scroll down on the page, not sure why this is taking forever to load. It could be because I opened up about 1,000 windows. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we have coming up. So on Sunday we have a community Q&A. We're going to go over 2 more Final Fantasy songs. Then once I pick them out, and then obviously I'll edit the video together as one video for, I think it's going to come out in a couple of weeks. The edited version, which is cut together all nice without all the fluff. So here we have, let's see what we were doing. Piano finger exercises for beginners is what we're doing 1 week from today. That's the main lesson. So here's the pattern, or here's the system. So Friday, we have the normal lesson that I prepare and put together. And then Sunday, we have our Q&A, or if anything I didn't cover in the Friday, we'll do on the Sunday as well. That's how it'll work. So we have the piano finger exercises. That's a big one. This is going to help you develop your coordination and dexterity between your fingers, designed by yours truly. So I'm going to have a goal in mind on, which part of the hand it will work, and we will go with that. And I'll give you a link to that on the website and let you, view and print that out. And then we have a chord trainer for Patreon live stream, which I need to get the links up for that as well. And then, man, my voice is running out. Sorry about that, everybody. And then we have tips for playing piano in public the following week on the 24th. So if you go to this page, pianolessonsontheweb.com/community, or just, go on and click at the top, you can see that we have the calendar of when we're meeting, and then and then you can attend and everything, and all the information you need is right there. So how could I stay motivated to playing piano? Yes, you're right, Skeptic. If you could find that for me, Skeptic, that would be amazing, and I would be very, very gracious. All right. Why aren't there finger numbers on those songs? Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of all time. Wow. Yeah, I hated 8. You know what? Nobody liked 8. I didn't like it as much as 7, but I didn't hate it. I didn't like 9. 9 I did not like because for some reason the regular enemies in the game were harder than some of the bosses. Like, they were so unfair. They'd have like magic that would just kill you out of nowhere, and it was awful. Or maybe I was just a dumb kid and I couldn't beat it, but I got pretty close to the end. How could I stay motivated? Okay, we covered that. Thanks, bro. Use the Force and a video he posted. Thank you, Jacob. And welcome, Jacob, by the way. You are always welcome to come back time and time again. Rich says, I love 9. You're crazy, Tim. Well, everybody's a little different. Okay, let's see. Staying motivated while playing the piano. Oh, if you go to, let me see. Let me see. Let me find this video. Okay, so okay, we did a live stream. This is not, who is this guy? Get out of here. All right, so you guys scroll down. And, oh, it's right here. A lesson on staying motivated for beginners learning piano. Not one of my favorite amongst viewers, but I thought it was pretty good. So if you're looking for that advice, it is there. This is, I'll get you the link. Hold on, everybody. Let's see. Here we go. It will let me post links. Or if you type in motivation lessons on the web, you can either watch the live stream we did on it, or you can watch this. Boom. And by the way, we had a new video drop today. Let's see. Hold on a second. Here we go. This is the right place. Oh, we're live right now. Check that out, everybody. We had a new lesson drop today. It's called What Is It? Well, not really. That's what the thing says. It's play piano with more creativity by thinking about music like, and it's supposed to say like this. Maybe it's just cut off. Maybe I'll have to figure out how to make that title fit in there a little bit better. But anyway, how to play piano with more creativity is basically what that one is about. And if you haven't seen how to find easy piano songs for beginners, I highly suggest you check out that one as well. Actually, I suggest all these, but the left-hand one is also a good one, or my lesson on two-handed piano playing. So if you ever go to the Lessons on the Web, main YouTube page, and you click on videos, you can take a look at what we have to offer from there. You're very welcome. All right, any other questions for tonight? I think we're going to start to wrap it up here in a little bit, mainly because my voice is, hopefully I'm not getting sick. I don't feel like it. My voice is scratchy tonight and worn out, so sorry about that. I did teach today, but not a whole lot. I'm surprised I'm having this much trouble. It's from yelling at all those kids. Why don't you practice more? That's just kidding. I'm just kidding. I never yell at kids. Sometimes their parents would probably want me to, but alas, I cannot. Okay, so there aren't any last-minute comments or questions. Tim, will you stream yourself practicing again? Perhaps. I really should do that, huh? I think that would probably make for some good video, actually. Play us a song, please, 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 please. I can do that. Let's see. Stream yourself practicing again. I think if I do that, I think it would be an interesting video. I don't know how interesting it would be, actually. Actually, is my point. It will be enriching. I feel like some people would really enjoy, seeing me do that. But I think if I just play music and practice, I don't know how exciting of a video that would be, but I could try it, where I just practice for maybe 30, 40 minutes in total. I know I did it before where I tried to explain like what I was doing while I do that, but I think that's I don't know. I guess I could do something like that. And then we can watch your progression. That would be really interesting. So once I get on the saddle with getting everything settled, so I had the website update this week, and excuse me, let me keep going here. The website update this week, and a lot of things going on. Still getting back into regular life with all the craziness over this holiday. And but yeah, I think that would make for a great video. So I will consider that. Maybe I could do that as part of like the Sunday live stream, where I play for like 15 minutes and I play the same song, and over a few weeks we can see how much better I get at it. Oh man, I'm not holding up too well here, guys. I'm getting tired. Sorry about that. And the students should submit vids. Yes, I agree. Rich always wants to see everybody play. I do too. I really want to set up like a student recital of sorts, but like I said, right now I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. I only know one song. What do you know, City? What song do you know? All right, so I'm gonna play you guys a song before we go. Why not? I don't know what I'm gonna play though. I guess I could play B flat blues because there's no copyright on that. I don't know about for release. I don't remember how to play it. Now let me try it zoomed out a little bit. Let me try it from the beginning again. Wait a second. Sorry, everybody. Let me do this. Make it sound better. Ethan P, what's up, Ethan? Says, what piano keyword would you recommend for $100? $100? I don't know if you can get a piano keyword for $100. Help if I could spell. There we go. That's how you spell piano keyboard. Wow, there's a Plexio 61 key for 59. You got an Extreme Power US 61 key for 82. You got a Casio 61 key for 120, about 130, I guess. Rock Jam 61 key. Oh, that's a tough one for $100. If you can muster up $200, you can get an 88 key keyboard, which I think, you know, it might not sound the best for $200, but if it plays and has 88 keys, and all you have is $88, that's not that bad. Williams Legato 88 key piano, almost 200. So $100 is very limiting. You might be able to afford some kind of Casio with, you know, like maybe 60 some keys. If you get one with 70 keys, as close to 88 keys as possible would be great. You're very welcome. Let's see. Jeez, that's really good. Take me forever to get good enough to play that song. You can get a Williams Legato 88 for 150. Very good, Skeptic. Thanks for sharing in there. We got Sarah says, I have Yamaha EZ3 something Bob. I like it. I like it a lot. So we have now City says, it takes me forever to learn one. Thanks, man. You're welcome, Ethan. I'm learning Howl's Moving Castle theme. That is awesome. So by Studio Ghibli, what is that guy's? Joe... I want to say Joe Misashi, but that's not it. It's like that, though. Joe Hisashi? I have his book. He has, like... I have a book, like, full of his songs. It's upstairs, though. Awesome, awesome, awesome music, by the way. So if you don't know what a Studio Ghibli film is, it's like Spirited Away and all that other stuff, and the music in those is just fantastic. Alright, everybody, I think I'm going to head out for tonight. I will see you, let's think, next... No, I'll see you on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever, if you're watching this live, whatever 58 minutes ago was for you, is when we normally start. And we're just having a Q&A, kind of sitting back, relaxing all chill. But we'll also go over the remaining 2 Final Fantasy songs we didn't have for tonight. And like I said, I'll put that out as one video later on. So, you know, thank you so much for being a part of our community. Thank you for coming out tonight to the live stream. Thank you for, you know, being a part in the comments or even just watching this video. It's so cool to me that I can help you learn piano and music, whether you have huge dreams to become a concert level pianist or you're just looking to learn a few things on the piano or take your skills, you know, just one step further. I'm really happy to help you, you know, on the path to getting there. And it's really cool to me that, you know, with YouTube and everything, I can help teach people when they're all around the world. It's really, really neat to me that all these people are learning how to play the piano. And I don't think they're learning piano just because of me, but I think I'm helping them out, which actually makes me feel really, really good. So thank you for being a part of that entire thing. I'm really thankful, actually, to YouTube, even though YouTube isn't perfect by any stretch. But thanks, everybody. So thanks for coming out, and I'll see you in the channel. So have a great week, and I'll talk to you in the next lesson. You're very welcome. Let's see, Tim, what does the 2 mean on the notes of Clair de Lune? How's it played? That is a tuplet, and those are basically the inverse of a triplet in a compound time signature. So in a compound time signature, you're dividing every beat into 3. You divide that beat into 2 instead. All right, you're very welcome, Skeptic. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks. Let me thank everybody first. Thanks, Ethan. Thanks for coming out, Ethan. You got. I always want to say one of your other words in your title, but I'll call you City. Thanks for coming out, City. You got Sarah or Sarah. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thanks for coming out. Rich, as always, thanks for coming out. This is Ethan. And then you got, let's see. If you know what that is from, let me know. Why I said this is Ethan. All right, it's from another YouTube channel. All right, so you got Rich. Let's see, I already said that. Jacob, thank you for coming out tonight. Alexander, thanks for coming out. Great. I'm glad I could help you out with that question. Avi, sorry you were unsubscribed. I don't know how either, but I'm glad you're back. The Great Emperor, you're welcome back anytime. Thanks for coming out. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me see if I forgot anybody. Maybe they came in the beginning. Kays, I like to play Zelda music. Aren't they so pretty? I missed that comment. And Sagar, thank you for coming out, everybody, and have a wonderful week. Ethan Bradbury. Oh, man. All right. City knew what it was from. All right, have a good night, everybody.